Good morning, everybody. My name is Jeff. I'm the district sales manager here at Office Depot. I have the great state of Michigan, so travel all around for Office Depot. Thank you so much. So I want to welcome everybody here. This is our first time celebrating Elevate Together here inside our Office Depot stores. So for those that don't know, Elevate Together is a part of our OD corporation, and what it does is it helps with is a nonprofit to empower Black and Hispanic small business owners with grant money, mentoring, resources, and other things to help their business drive. So impressively, Elevate Together has awarded over $2.6 million in grants and 440 small business owners nationwide. So to help make this all happen, we're fortunate enough to partner with the MHCC and Mark and his fantastic team. So we got a lot of great things to talk about today, and definitely some things to celebrate. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mark, and he will continue on with the program.
Super. Thank you, Jeff. Very good. Thank you, Jeff, again, and thank you everyone for joining us this morning. It's great to have such a wonderful turnout and to be able to celebrate the award winners from 2023. Thank you to Amanda, the general manager of the Office Depot store here in Clarkston, and not just for this morning, right, but for every day that I come into this store and have needs for the Chamber of Commerce. Your team has just done an outstanding job over the last 3 years that I've been coming here in my role, and I really appreciate the support that you've given us in the organization.
We appreciate the business.
I also want to recognize and thank Jose Aliaga, the supervisor, township supervisor from Independence Township, joining us this morning. Thank you, Jose. Originally from Peru. Get to know him. I want to recognize also some of our members of the Michigan Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. So Lisa Pointer from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Supplier Diversity. And Lynn Garrison in the back there, works for Miller Knoll as the Senior Manager of Supplier Diversity as well. Thank you for joining us. The Michigan Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is proud to partner with Elevate Together and other prominent organizations dedicated to empowering and uplifting Hispanic and Black-owned small businesses in our community. There are 260 Hispanic chambers of commerce across the country, and the MHCC is extremely grateful to be one of 10 of those chambers recognized and partnering with Elevate Together for a second straight year. The ODP Corporation is an organization I want to thank in particular, along with the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the National Urban League, for their continued support and commitment to entrepreneurship of these small businesses, allowing us to partner with them, come alongside them, and provide access to mentorship and financial resources through grants to deserving business owners in our community. I'm super excited to share that over these last 2 years, we've been able to support 18 small businesses across Wayne, Oakland, Livingston, Ingham, and Calhoun counties, providing mentorship through our partnering organizations like SCORE, and awarding a total of $120,000 in cash grants these last 2 years. But don't just take my word for the impact that it's having on our small business community. I would like to invite to the podium and microphone grantee ambassador from 2022 and founder and owner of Hispanic Marketing Solutions, Ms. Liliana Ospina Herbstreit, to share about her experience with the program and how her business has benefited from the grant and the mentorship. She's a woman on the go always.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome, Liliana.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody. Elevate Together and Michigan Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has been a blessing for me. I want to thank Mark, Patricia, Laura, Randy, ¿dónde está? Mark and the chamber have been a blessing. You meet a lot of people, organizations that say they are going to help people, and oh yeah, but they don't. But the chamber had always been there helping me, and they gave me a grant. Because of that grant, I was able to open an office in Melvindale, and I can do stuff, videos and interviews. And I always tell women, owners, entrepreneurs, that if you want to join an organization that truly help you, you should join the chamber, because they provide training, the networkings are amazing. I have met a lot of clients there. So I'm very grateful, Mark and Teen, and obviously Elevate Together. I want to thank you, because last year you guys, with the money you gave me, it was such a blessing. I was able to buy new equipment, new microphones, beautiful things that I needed to make better products. And you guys, you and Regina came and met me and give me that blessing, that money. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know I was able to share that experience with many of my friends, Martha, Wendy, and now they are blessed too with this money, and I know this money is going to help them, grow. And so thank you, Chamber, thank you, Office Depot, and truly, Mark, thank you for your leadership in the Chamber. I always said, before you were in the Chamber, it was different. It was like this. Now you are so approachable. You are always listening. You are always supporting us, and I think that's why a lot of people are coming and are sharing that experience, that the Chamber is an organization that truly helps the entrepreneurs, the Hispanic entrepreneurs. So thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Liliana. And first off, I want to say thank you everyone for being here. I know this is a long drive for some of you. I came from downriver, so I can relate. So thank you so much for being here. And truly we're here to celebrate you, right, the winners. So that's really why we received multiple phone calls from me, like, please come and represent your business, and because we're here to celebrate you. When Mark asked me what I was going to say during this time, or what part of the script I was going to take, I said, I don't do scripts. That's a good way for my anxiety to get away from me. I need to be genuine. I need to tell you all what I'm comfortable with. So I'll start with why I joined the Chamber. So I was in the corporate world for about 16 years. I know, just like 2 years ago, right? No, but I was in the corporate world for about 16 years, being successful in my own way, being happy with my team. And then I had a life-changing event at the beginning of the year. When I went back to work, I truly asked myself, at the end of the day, do I feel that I've made a difference, right? Community is my passion. I did volunteer work on the side, but at the end of a hard day, do I really feel that I've made a difference, that my hard work actually made a difference in someone's lives? The answer was no. So that's when I sent my resume to Mark, and I said, I know about the Chamber, I've been a volunteer before, I know about your events, we'll see where this goes. Happily, he called me back pretty quickly. I was happy. I was like, yep, I'm available, let's do this. And he said, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work, it's very different from what you do now. And I said, Mark, I am used to a lot of work. I am used to working hard. But I need to feel that I'm making a difference in the community, right? At the end of the day, I do not mind working hard. I do not mind putting in the hours, but I want to see that I made a difference with someone, especially in my own community, right? Our minority community. I'm a big believer that when you become successful, you need to keep that door open and see how you can help everyone else, right? So I joined in April 24th. Elevate Together was my first program that was assigned to me, about 2 weeks in. We had about 150 applicants that first time. When he first presented it to me, he said, we'll probably have about a handful, this is how many we had last year. So I went cross-eyed and had to call Elevate Together and I don't think I'm looking at this right, I don't think I'm filtering it right. They're like, no, It's 150 people. We have to decide in a week what's going. But I was happy to take on that role because with each application, I was able to get to know you. I was able to get to know what our minority community does. And that was very impactful for me. I've been in Michigan about 12 years, and I was not aware of all the Latinas opening up their own businesses, all the minority African American women opening up their businesses, and men as well, right? Let's support each other. So at the end of the day, that was reassurance that this is where I'm supposed to be. So thank you for giving that to me. Also, again, because we're here to celebrate you, I'd like to invite one of the round one winners, Marta Rosales with Nouveau Cabinets. So she would say a few words of how this has impacted her. Again, she was a round one winner for this year.
Hi, how are you? Well, first of all, thank you very much to the Chamber. Thank you very much to Office Depot. Thank you so much because you don't have idea how this grant is gonna help my business. Thank you, Mark, for always being there for us as a members of the Chamber, and Laura and Patty and everybody else that works in the Chamber, because they are always there for us. If we need something, they are there for us, to helping us, to provide us with some information that we need. And the networking, obviously, the networking is awesome because you can meet a lot of people, and not only business people, but not only the business level, but that you can meet people that you can become friends with them. But the thing is with this, coming back to the grant, coming back to the grant, this grant is gonna help me to open, my second office. And right now I drive a lot because I need to go to my clients' houses. I design kitchens and bathrooms, and I sell cabinets and countertops. So I need to drive every day to my clients. With this office, oh my God, I hate driving. So with my office, I don't want to have to drive like 2 hours every day or something like that. People is gonna come to me, and I think that I'm gonna be able to provide a better service, better products for my clients. So I am so happy. My business is, thank God, and all the hard work that I've been doing, my business is kind of young because I've been in this business only for a little bit over a year and a half. But it's growing, and this is beyond my dreams, what I was imagining in this short period of time. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you.
Gracias, Marta. Muchísimas gracias. Felicidades nuevamente. It's one thing to hear the impact that the program is having on small businesses, but I wanted to provide you a couple additional perspectives as well from two individuals. And these perspectives and their input and involvement were really instrumental in the selection process, the award, and then afterward, right? The subsequent technical assistance that's provided to you through the mentorship effort. And so first, I would like to invite to the podium Lynn Garrison, again, Supplier Diversity Senior Manager from Miller Knoll. And Lynn was part of our selection committee that helped decide on the award winner. So Lynn, come on up.
Hello, everyone. Well, first I want to say congratulations, right? Not only to round one, but also to round two. So I actually participated in both rounds in evaluating, and I have to agree with Laura. When we saw all of the applicants for round two, we were like, oh my goodness, because round one was a lot less. But that's just an example of spreading the word. That's an example of the impact from round one for so many people to apply for round two. And for you to have won in round two gives an example of the effort that you put into not only the application process, but also into your businesses and taking the time for that. So thank you. And I actually pulled in one of my teammates to participate in the evaluation as well this year. And when I tell you that just hearing about your businesses and hearing your stories was as impactful to you as it was to us, I mean, it was amazing. So we really look forward to what you're going to do with the grant money, to how your businesses will grow, to really being able to engage and to work with you from our prospective corporations that we represent. Not only myself, but others that are on the board, right? So again, just congratulations and thank you for giving us the opportunity to get to know you better, to get to learn about your businesses more, and to engage with you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Lynn. And then on the other side of the spectrum, once the grantees are identified and notified and awarded, then enters the mentorship portion of the program. And that mentorship comes through the SCORE organization, another nonprofit. And I would like to introduce Luis Guerra to the podium. Luis is a SCORE volunteer, okay? In his day job, he works for General Motors Financial. But Luis, please come share your thoughts and the impact that it's made on you.
Well, first of all, thank you, Mark, for the invitation, and thank you all. As many of you know, I came close to the MHCC, to the work of my amazing wife. We would be here today, but she sent me a full representation to provide this word of thank you and congratulations to all of you. I think the MHCC is doing something amazing in partnership with Elevate Together. Is what we Latinos, what we Hispanos know to be the strength, the tenet of our culture, which is investing in our communities. It's really being tied to each other. It's providing not just the funds, but our time. It's providing our effort, our knowledge to benefit one another and to really help each other grow. So I want to start, again, congratulating the winners of all the grants. It takes a special kind of people to be an entrepreneur. And it's, I've had many businesses in my mind. I have never actually created one. You have. So it takes being a dreamer, but also a doer. And that is really where the reality happens. That's where you make it work. So congratulations on your journey to get to winning the grant. That's just the start, and you know this, right? You have so much more ahead of you. You have a great vision, and it's really important that you continue to believe in yourselves all the way through. This grant is clearly validation that you're on the right track, that you are doing something amazing, and you should continue to do that. Second, I want to thank and congratulate Elevate Together and the whole group in partnership with the MHCC. It's a beautiful thing. I love to hear that the grants, the demand is growing, so voice is getting out, because there's a lot that needs to continue to happen for small businesses to continue to grow. And this kind of work that is boots on the ground, getting to know entrepreneurs one by one and making those tough calls. I know I've seen it from the sidelines, making those decisions is not easy, but it really is changing someone's lives, as many of you said, and it continues and you pay it forward. So I'm pretty sure that many of you who have received this grant will pass it along, will talk to others, will invite them, and that creates that ripple effect that the program wants. And finally, from SCORE, I've been with the organization for basically a couple of years now. As many of you know, it was created as the Service Corps of Retired Executives. No longer just retired executives. Many of us are still in the workforce, but it's a vehicle for us to give back, but also to hone our skills. It's a way for us to get to know what's happening out there, to test, to see what the economy is moving towards, how people are entering or developing ideas. So it really becomes a two-way street in terms of providing something and taking something back. And with that, what I will say, SCORE is huge. When I first came to this organization, I realized it's around 10,000 members, volunteers, who every year, just last year, I believe it was 4.6 million hours of volunteering in the country. And it, from my perspective, to the Hispanic community, to the Latino community, we need more. We need mentors in Espanol, so as long as you're learning something, you can also pass it on. Feel free to ask me about that. But I will say, I know the grant has a condition of a minimum 3 sessions with your score mentor, of course do them, but I know you're not bare minimum kind of people. Take a lot more. You really, really can get much more than what you're looking for now. It's the relationship, it's the sounding board, it's that opportunity, Wendy, right, to have that conversation and continue to expand and have someone that you can trust and that has to some degree heard how your thinking has evolved over time and can provide feedback on what your next step can be, or can contact someone else, can connect you to someone who has the expertise or the skill set that they're looking for or needing at a certain time. So take as much as you can from the relationship with SCORE, and again, I invite you all to continue to support Elevate Together, and thanks again for the invitation, Mark.
Fabulous. Gracias, amigo.
Gracias.
Thank you. Yeah, some unique perspectives, eh? You get to hear what's happening behind the scenes as well. So thank you both, Lynn and Luis. Really appreciate that. So at this time now, we're going to recognize our 2023 Elevate Together grant recipients and the new cohort of business owners that we are awarding and welcoming. It gives me great pleasure to again congratulate you and introduce our newest grant winners to you. Each of them submitted an application for the Elevate Together program, and as Lynn had shared, there was an abundance. You know, I mentioned earlier that we were one of 10 out of 260 chambers across the country to participate in this program. Well, you were one of 150 applicants to apply here, and across all the other 9 chambers, Michigan brought in the most applications. So I'm really proud of that as well. So thank you. You know, most of you, all of you, I think, have already been matched with your SCORE mentors, and we look forward to continuing to stay connected with you and understand how that's going through myself and Laura. And I also want to introduce Patricia Nava, our business development and communications director. And Laura is over programs and events. We're a small team of 4, and we've just hired Erandi Arredondo. Erandi is our bilingual program manager for a program called Adelante Michigan. There's some brochures here on the table for you to learn about that in Spanish and in English, but it's a program really geared toward supporting Hispanic businesses. We're launching it in Lincoln Park, downriver community, but looking to cascade and take it throughout the state. So without further ado, I want to begin the ceremony here and welcome the first award winner. Let me share a few words about you and your business, and then invite you to come to the front to receive your certificate and take a picture with the big check. So first and foremost, Candace Cox Wimberly is a lifestyle. Her business is I Am Genius, a lifestyle wellness company located in Detroit. Candace plans to use her cash grant to purchase additional inventory, merchandise, and use it for legal and accounting, technical support, and for website and technical equipment. So, gracias and congratulations, Wendy. Or, Mark, Candace, I'm so sorry. Candace. I don't know who. Okay, here with. Thank you. Next, I'd like to recognize Marta Rosales, owner and founder of Nouveau Cabinets and Countertops, a full-service custom and semi-custom cabinet provider, from fabrication to removal of existing cabinets and installation of new ones for kitchen and bath. Other products include countertops and fireplace surrounds. Marta plans to use her cash grant, as she mentioned earlier, to open an office showroom closer to her customers in Oakland County, providing better service and expanding her business. Congratulations, Marta.
Thank you very much.
Our next grantee is Dwayne Pittman, owner and founder of Vector Electric. Vector Electric is based in Ann Arbor and is a specialist electrical contractor providing project management, consulting, coaching, estimating, and safety training to government agencies and other clients. Dwayne plans to use his cash grant through his company's transition into remote and virtual services and training, specifically electronic equipment, software upgrades, website, and promotional enhancements. Congratulations, Dwayne. Thank you. There are two additional grantee award winners from round one of this year that were not able to join us, but I would like to recognize them. Tina Arroyo from Spectacle Society in Detroit, a Detroit-based boutique optical storefront that promotes and appreciates independent eyewear and focuses on authentic service to her clients, giving back to the city of Detroit. And Tina plans to use her cash grant to increase brand awareness and increase her client base to improve marketing and advertising. Also Dana McAllister Armenteros, owner of the W. Buchanan Group, based in Detroit. Dana's business also focuses on in wellness, like Candace's, in two areas: wellness for people and wellness for the planet. Wellness for people to help employees reduce stress and increase the quality of their lives, and wellness for the planet, providing consulting for a strategic partner who provides renewable energy sources for heat and electricity. Dana plans to use her cash grant for marketing and brand awareness purposes. So congratulations to the both of you, Tina and Dana, as well. I'll now turn the mic over to Laura Gatos, who will introduce our round two winners from 2023.
Yes, thank you. And so, as Mark mentioned, these are round two winners that round just completed in September. So thank you for being here. So first off, I'd like to bring on Nancy Arredondo Rodriguez with A&R Consulting Group. She provides tax and accounting solutions to individuals with small businesses, specifically minority businesses, because she does everything in Spanish also. So she is planning to use her grant to acquire technological tools to automate processes and also invest in training courses and also investing in software and hardware, so that way she could expand her reach as well, doing a lot virtually. So come on, Nancy. And next up, I'd like to congratulate Maria and Antonio Ailon with Europe Perfumes, LLC. They are pretty unique that make all fragrance crafting businesses dedicated to creating high-quality perfumes, colognes, home and room scents, body butters, and all kinds of body care and aromatherapy products as well. If you have not visited them, they're in Southfield. It's very, very unique business. So it's really great to see what they're doing. And they plan on investing and hiring professionals to expand their marketing through social media and their website as well. Next up, I'd like to congratulate Chanel de Guzman, Global Engagement Consultants. She's a women's leadership and diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI consultant, providing one-on-one coaching, but not just that, but she also does retreats, professional development, and strategic planning for organizations committed to DE&I, which is so important. So next up, I'd like to congratulate Diana Ars, which she was not able to be here, but Josue is her colleague that's going to be representing her business. So they provide marketing services to include marketing strategies, digital advertising campaigns, social media management, content creation, market research, and cultural consulting, which a lot of you are planning on investing with this grant. So I suggest you maybe team up with them and get a little mentoring there as well. They plan on hiring more employees to be able to take on more clients because their business is growing rapidly. And they would also like to give back to the community by doing workshops and mentorships. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of them with the Chamber of Commerce. So, Josue, if you want to. Next up, I'd like to invite Wendy Urban with Wendy Urban Enterprises, LLC. She provides self-help programs and courses, one-on-one group coaching, healthy eating, well-being, self-help, personal improvement, workshops, mindful and meditation, all kinds of things, wellness, so I love it. She also is the author of De Víctima a Heroína, which is From Victim to Hero, a personal improvement and development book. She plans on investing on her digital marketing, such as content creation, website improvements, online learning, client management, scheduling tools, graphic design, and virtual assistants. Perfect. And we also had two more winners that were not able to make it today, but I'd still like to acknowledge them. David Ricardo Medina Alvarez, that's a Mexican name for sure. He's with Liebeck, and he is just a 24-year-old genius. I'll just say that off the notes. He is actually creating electrical prototypes and is currently in the New Lab, Michigan train station, so he's a startup business. And he is going to be using the grant to transport his prototypes for pitch competitions, hoping to expand his business, and completing more prototypes as well. We also have Luis and Tania Saldivar Ali, which is AGI Construction. They're well known in the Southwest Detroit area. They are a general contractor construction company based in Southwest Detroit, providing commercial and multi-housing interior remodeling, retrolifting, and building services to community development projects. They're going to be using the grant to help rehab their space incubator, where they're going to be doing workshops for contractors, and all of these are usually minority-owned contractors. So they're giving back to the community as well as expanding their own business as well. So congratulations to them. So thank you everyone for being here. I think at this point, I'm giving it back to Jeff.
Over to Jeff.
Perfect. Jeff and Amanda will say a few words. Again, thank you so much. Such a privilege to be part of this program, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year.
I first just want to say congratulations to all the grant recipients today. So it's great hearing about the business and what you're going to do with the money. So phenomenal. Keep up the great work. I just want to introduce Amanda Hall. She's the GM here in Clarkston, and she's going to talk to you for a moment.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations. And I just want to tell you guys, like, I, being a part of ODP, am super happy that we do something and provide a service like this to people who need it. So, but here at the store at Clarkston, we do have some special offers that are going to be for each individual here. You guys can take them with you. Hopefully you guys can come back. My team and I are more than happy to assist you guys in whatever you need, right? So that's all I have. But thank you guys and congratulations. Thanks for coming out. Thank you to the Latin Kitchen for the catering, to Liliana for the photography, and DJ Tony Toka. Thank you guys. But it has been amazing, and I do appreciate this. So.
Yes, once again, thank you to Tony and to Maribel from the Latin Kitchen and Liliana and Fair for your photography services, members of the Chamber of Commerce as well. So on behalf of the MHCC, our Board of Directors, I just want to congratulate all of you award winners again from 2023 and 2022 as well. And just say thank you. Thank you for allowing the MHCC to serve you in this way and to be a part of your entrepreneurial journey. We hope that it doesn't end here. We are at your disposal, estamos para servirles, and ready and waiting to do that. So we will definitely keep in touch with you to see how the program is benefiting your organization and continue to support you. So thank you for joining us this morning.